And hello, visuals. Welcome back to the visual, guys. We're going to ramble on. We usually have 10 minutes first, but we figured we'd do the ramble on because we're going to have stop soon for some chippy chips and whatnot.
Some food.
It's a ramble talking fucking shit. Chris is surviving the wind.
I've survived.
What about the cold that comes with it?
It's not been. I drive with the night heater on.
The what?
So,
The night heater.
yeah. It's like a mini radiator in the cab that you normally switch on at night.
It sounds like your superhero name, the night heater.
But I drive with it on, so I'm always in a nice warm cab.
Yeah, so it hasn't crippled you.
No.
To be fair, I haven't even. Well, what about, because the UK's been hit with like loads of fucking wind and shit. I didn't think it was that cold.
I don't think it's been cold. It was alright this morning, to be
I don't think
fair.
it was that cold at all.
I think it's a little bit cold now. But it hasn't been really cold. It's just been very windy.
It was fucking hilarious on my bike to work this morning because I covered the downhills. The wind was hitting us in the wrong direction. So even though I'm going downhill, I was barely fucking moving.
I was like that coming back from Newcastle.
That's fucking. It's weird, isn't it?
Driving into wind, and I was like, "Come on!" The wagon was doing about 20 miles an hour, and I wasn't fucking gaining power.
Trying to get the wind just smashing against you.
It was.
It's a weird sensation because I was like, I was on my bike. You go, okay, downhill bit. I can relax and turn. I'm like, what the fuck? How are we not? It was fucking. Obviously, I'm fat as fuck as well, which is just me. Some of the skinny lads I work with just fuck you when they're walking and do that. Like a Gus hits them and they have thinking, Jesus Christ, you need a better centre of gravity like me. So, but yeah, I love whenever weather of any kind hits the UK, it all falls apart. It goes to shit.
Like I said, when I got to going over to Newcastle, it wasn't too bad. As soon as I got there, that's when the wind picked up. I went to my first delivery. I couldn't fucking close my curtain.
On the side of your
the curtain was hitting, the wind was hitting the side of the curtain when I was unloading. So I was fucking holding it, but I was getting fucking dragged.
So you were probably shit.
So I had to get someone else to come and help me. He still couldn't do it, so somebody else came over.
Freebies had to
so I can fucking clip it in, ratchet it all up, and strap it.
Jesus Christ!
It's like a big sail.
Is it when you empty? Is it like you need to keep it open? Is that
you
not
can
true?
do,
or is that not true?
Some wagons do.
Yeah, I remember ages ago somebody saying that because then obviously it's just empty and
the wind just goes through it.
Which would be weird as shit.
Yeah. It's just like driving a flatbed, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I remember the odd ones at our old spot being in that when they were empty, and I was having I was having a fag and I opened the window because I opened the window loads of wind coming, and it was like, speaking of fucking weird shit like that, one of the new lads at work's got a new car. Did I tell you or not about nearly smashing?
Yes.
Oh right, so we were on about it again today because little Richie Rich got a new car this week as well. It's like your car, but it's down below or some shit. It's like the one underneath. Because he wanted to ask loads of questions and shit about cars and shit. It's not your car. It's not like newer than your car, but it's one underneath. I fucking know, mate. I don't know.
I'll ask him. I'll speak to him.
It's yeah, because hopefully he's coming to the cinema to see Presents. He messaged me, he was like, I'm proper shattered at the minute. I was like, if you don't come, it's fine because I haven't bought your ticket or out, so don't worry about it. He's like, I'm pure shattered. I was like, yeah, man, you should be way full of energy, way more than me. But I see when he comes into work, I'm sat there fucking. I've been up since God knows when, lively. How many comes in, and you're like, fuck.
It's humans though nowadays. They just want to they do whatever and then just fucking jump back in bed at like 2 o'clock and that's in for all night.
Just go home and have a nap and that. It's like, no, it's napping. I'm like, you're definitely going to nap, aren't you? But anyway, so he's got a new car. He's dead excited. It's a lovely colour. It's a beautiful colour. It's a BMW. I just can't remember the name of what he said.
3 Series?
I know that it's not the same as yours. I know that it's like one down.
2 Series?
It's some shit like that.
1 Series?
It's something like that. I don't know. Because I thought it was weird that he was getting an upgrade anyway, but he told me his other car kept clanking out and fucking and stuff.
Yeah.
And he was like, fuck this, I'm getting a new car. Do you know what I've been pure obsessed with this week, Chris? I don't know if you can relate. Well, no, you might be able to relate to me. Is because we're nearly at the end of January already, right? It's flying in. I've been pure mind-boggled by time loops this week, as in not space, but like normal time loops.
Right.
Do you not start to feel a little bit sickly inside when you think about the rinse and repeat shit that we do in life?
Yeah, it is.
It's fucking horrible.
It's the same shit.
It's been proper weighing on my mind because obviously I know mine's a little bit different because I do shift patterns and stuff like that, but it's even on the different weeks, it's still the same routine of what you do when you get up and you know the shit that you do and you already do and what you do when you get to work and the same things when you're at work and you cock out and you fucking hell this.
I can relate to on a certain level, but except for me in work, it's always different.
Yeah.
Yeah, depending on where I go.
The jobs you
shit
might be
like
doing.
that. But the same routine as getting up at the same time, doing the same thing in the morning, having breakfast, getting something to eat, a cup of coffee, whatever, brushing teeth,
Yeah.
getting up to work, and then it's just different after that, and then it's coming back. Then I'm in the same routine of just having a shower, having a coffee, eating food, chill out, blah blah blah.
It's just really fucking annoying. Like it's because like even like just the okay, we do the shit. We get to the weekends here. We do your Saturday, Sunday crap and then start again, and then you do it, and then you do Saturday, Sunday again. I'm like Jesus fucking Christ! I need somewhere to stop. And this happened as well because one of the lads at work's mate, who doesn't work with us, won the lottery. He won $7.5 million. A young lad. It's one of the lads at work's pal. And I was like, fuck. And then, obviously, when you hear about somebody winning the lottery, you start talking the hypotheticals of what you would do with all this kind of shit. And then I was just like, one of the biggest things that I'd never realised I'd want so much is the ability to do what I want. Yeah. Not necessarily when like, oh, I want to go spend loads of money here. Just like, if I get up today, what do you need to do? Whatever the fuck I want. Like, how fucking amazing would that be?
It would be awesome.
It would be so good. And these, like I said, these time loops. Because again, we're nearly at the end of fucking January, and it's going to be a matter of time again until the fucking horrible summer comes, and then we're back in at Christmas, and we're going to do the same shit. And then me and Chris will be back with our entertainment list, the films of the year and stuff. And it's like, fucking, how can this just keep going?
I've no idea.
And then it starts making me think, what this keeps happening to what end?
Don't know, but I established this week having to talking to somebody.
Oh.
I've got like 31 years left of working still.
Oh, right, no, so, kind of what you just said there. Somebody else at work said something very depressing when we were sat chilling. It kind of just went, I've got about 30 Christmases left till I die. And I was like, oh my.
Well, yeah, mine's about the same.
But no, you're healthy.
You never know. I might fucking get kicked up later.
Mate, if you've got 30, I've probably got 3.5. But what you've just said there about, well, hopefully you haven't got that many years of work, and hopefully one of us win the lottery, and I can go, Chris, there you go, son, you retire, and we'll do what you want.
That would be nice.
That's the plan. I'd love to give you that. Hi, Chris. Not only can I give you loads of money, but can I have a lift down to London or wherever you pick it up?
Well, I'd be saying no, but let's get the train.
No, fuck that, man.
I ain't driving to
No,
London.
we'll just rent some mental car.
Do you want to drive in London? Because it takes you about 12 hours to get from one spot to the other.
It doesn't fucking matter, mate. We've got fucking millions. Just leave the car. We'll just do whatever else. We'll find somebody that has them, like they have in China or not India, them buggies where they pedal and fucking. We've got millions. Doesn't fucking matter. If I say, Chris, I'm going to rent this fucking
fly.
Well, yeah, let's fucking fly.
Let's just fly.
Let's fucking
Let's
fly.
hire a chopper and just fly down to London.
Oh, I agree with that, to be fair.
It'll only take a couple of hours.
Either way, you'll be getting a phone call because I need an adult responsible of the fucking things that I fell over today. Not today, yesterday. Isn't that a problem when you fell off your bike when you were a kid? I looked at that and Paul Charles, I was like, that's a car I have not seen in many a year. Yeah. It's just one of them crazy, like when you fell off a bike. I was like, and it made me a little bit sad. I was like, they used to wreck me as a kid.
Yes.
Like and then like at the time I used to hate them. You scrape them. Now I'm like, I wish I could go back to them times.
I've not been on a bike for years.
But I'm always on a fucking bike every day. Little Richard was on about that because I was going to sneak through town just to. I could show you some making videos of these new Pokemon set mates discussing, but I thought I'd sneak through town and see if any cards and whatnot are out. He's like, what are you going to do about locking your bike? I was like, I'll just leave it. He said, what if somebody robs it? It's like, it's got 2 different wheels, it's got no brakes. Nothing like that. I don't think anybody's going to rob it, mate. It'd be more of a hassle.
You never know.
But yes, I'm always on a fucking bike doing shit. But no, it was just proper baffling us about this whole Monday to Friday. Because obviously, as well, it's not real. We've made it up. Humans, that is. We've made up this routine of the traditional 9 to 5, Monday to Friday crack. Really,
Henry Ford made it up.
Was it Henry Ford that made it up? He made up Monday to Friday.
He made the traditional Monday to Friday, 9 till 5 kind of tradition.
What, like working Monday to Friday and then having 9 to 5 shifts?
Yeah.
Henry
Ford, who obviously made Ford back in the day.
Well, I had no beef with him. Now I've got every bit of beef with him. You can go fuck yourself. I'll find your fucking where you're at, but you prick. It's just me.
In some grave in America.
It wasn't. No, who was in Ford versus Ferrari? You see, there's a big fat guy near one of the window that sort of tilts his hat at Christian Bale. Is that him?
It would have been, yeah.
Yeah, I can't fucking remember. So what else happened this week, Chris? So we seem to keep going back on constantly at the minute.
Huh?
Something that I've brought up to you a couple of times lately.
Oh,
Yeah.
Elon.
Should we talk about the...
I had a feeling you'd mention Elon at some point.
I was going to completely forget about it, but you just mentioned that guy and like a head of a factory, and his head's just popped into my head. Because there's actually a lot to unpack with all of this, Chris. Tell us why you've got Elon's on the head.
Well, I'm guessing it's because everyone's gone on about you did the fucking Nazi salute.
Doesn't mean you can... Yeah. In his defence, I don't think he was meant to do it.
No, I don't think he was. I think he's just excited.
Which is, do you know how much it cringes me out how he was on... Did you watch the whole stuff of him on stage?
I did, and I also watched him like queuing up, standing there and stuff like that.
That was disgusting. Did you see that?
I didn't realise though, he's actually got autism.
Oh, 100% he's got autism.
He's got autism, and people were like, is he rebooted? Is he a robot? I was like, what the fuck? So I looked into it.
That was disgusting.
He's actually got autism. There's different levels of autism. He's like standing there with his fucking eyes fucking...
Yeah, it was creepy because I saw all that. Oh, he's rebooting, he's reprogramming shit because it was hot. Because he is an ugly man. I know that's hypocritical coming from me, but he is like, because he's like, he looks like a pure depressed frog. And he, what are they? Oh, but the way he was acting on stage, he's going, I'm like, this is a 4-year-old like playing with his toys.
He's excited. He's now fucking in charge of whatever fucking environmental agency fucking thing. That's brain brought back.
It's yeah. The way he was doing it was cringing me out. I was thinking, just someone please get this fucking freak off this stage now, the horrible little cunt. And then it started to really annoy me that when all of a sudden did he transition into just, I don't care about South Africa anymore, I'm just American. Because he's never done anything for South African politics.
As far as I'm aware.
Which is another, because it'd be weird, like me suddenly becoming a famous guy, going over to Germany, being like, yes. I'm like, why are you? I'm happy you're excited, but why are you pure in love with? Like, I don't understand if you just forgot about where you're from and shit. It's just dodgy as fuck. What concerned me was what he said after his. Right, the salute itself, it's weird as shit. Like I said, he's trying to. The grunt was minging. The grunt was fucking... I've never wanted to hit somebody somewhere in my fucking life. The grunt was horrendous. And it was the... Doing it once, I thought, okay, he's doing this, my heart goes out to you, which Hitler also did. He covered his heart and... he chucked it out. It was the turning around and doing it again. Because when he's doing it once, you go, okay, it's just an awkward way of doing my heart goes out to you. It's the fact that he turned around and did it again. I thought, what the fuck are you doing, you fucking melon? And surely, this is what, because like I said, I don't think it was intended to do a Nazi salute, even though the speech he said after is word for word, without using the same words, exactly what Hitler said about a better civilization and shit. You're like, shut up, why are you saying this? That's what he said. It was, I think he was doing like that, but surely he must have known the second he'd done it, went, oh fuck, that's what people, I won't do it again. And he turned around and did it again. Yeah, it was weird, it was baffling, it was fucking horrible, the whole thing was cringe. Somebody needed to just say, come on Elon, get off stage, you've kind of just done a Nazi thing. Because even if he wasn't attending it, he must have known what it was going to do online.
He would have done.
He must have.
But I think he's that type of guy who doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, which is another thing. It's a bit concerning. He should take some responsibility. Again, if he didn't mean it, it's fine. But he should take some responsibility. Because again, you go watch Project America. You remember American History X?
Vaguely.
Oh, phenomenal film. There's two, again, the way he does it's too similar to that. And they are very Nazi-like. And again, he lives on fucking line. He's always kicking off at people on Twitter and shit. I'm refusing to say X because you're sexually attracted to the letter X. He sees all this stuff online that he should have just said, listen, my intentions were this. I didn't mean it for this, blah, blah, blah. He come out with everyone calling me a Nazi. Why they calling me a Nazi and all this shit. And it's like, can you not understand the people's confusion as to why? I don't know if that's a mother or Teresa. That's a Mother Teresa. We'll pause while she sorts the shit out. Right, sorry, yes, anyway. That's my thoughts and shit on on your man. What's yours on the whole fucking weird situation? What do I do with these?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. I knew you'd bring it up.
It's so fucking bizarre.
It's Elon, though.
It's a pure wet beanbag. He's such a fucking melt. I loved it as well because Theo, the comedian Theo Von. Yeah, he was there.
I seen he fell off his chair car.
Oh, that's so typical of him. He was with the Paul brothers and they were behind him. And because they were vlogging for the day and shit, he was adamant they messed around with the chair. He's later come out on Twitter and apologised, saying, listen, I just thought because they were vlogging this was some kind of prank. But yeah, he was sat there doing the singing. It was just like Theo Von to go to this big thing and all respectable and that. And he's just yeah, there was... He's already caused some fucking upsets in that, hasn't he? Because obviously it's like, there are two genders.
Yeah.
And then he's took down all like Black Lives Matter flags and rainbow flags in like is it any official government building? Or is it just any bit... it's certain types of buildings in America and shit.
Yeah.
Which I think is a bit unnecessary.
Yeah. It's Elon, it's Donald Trump doing it.
Yeah, it's just, come on, like...
I'm more curious about why is this. Obviously, they've been wanting to get leaked for fucking since it happened, but all the JFK assassin and all that stuff is now said like you're just gonna all have documents to these. Like now, I'm like, why?
Yeah, why now?
Why now?
I'm assuming when you release the documents, if it will be like either confirming Lee Harvey Oswald, because obviously the story is he acted alone and all this shit, but the conspiracy is there was more than one and all this kind of stuff. The Russian indoctrinate and all that kind of shit. I'm assuming it's just him. I didn't like the way he was handing out the pens either. He signed... They surely them pens that he was signing with for them...
There must have been ink, fucking colouring pens or
something. It looked like my massive Sharpies. You thought it would be like some fancy, grand, elegant thing, but it's like it was like...
The way he was holding it as well.
Yeah, they were massive fucking... They looked like big old fucking Godzilla fingers. It was... Why you fucking... And then he was chucking them out to the crowd. He chucked a few out and they got to bits where there was no people. It was just like divided between like press and people. And a couple of them landed in there. I was like, what a shit shot you are. Just chuck it further, man. Come on. And then he did his fucking... His dancing's fucking horrendous. Yeah. You should definitely watch the Sebastian Stan film of him, because it was... As much as like I'm very weird about Donald Trump anyway, because I don't fucking know where we're going to go here. But it was still a good film, and I thought he portrayed him quite well. And Sebastian, one of the people that I would never ever cast to play Donald Trump, Sebastian Stan, but he played it brilliantly. Yeah. Yeah. What the fuck is it called? What was the name of his shtick? Your fired shtick? Was it called something like that?
Oh, I don't know.
The Apprentice. I think maybe it's called The Apprentice. I think that's what it's called. I definitely recommend it anyway. But yeah, the whole thing was weird. And then he just wanted to change the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America.
Yeah.
I didn't realise that was a huge thing. What I don't know.
I know some president of another country, whoever that was. I can't remember who it was now.
Well,
he was kicking off, and he totally basically said, "No, Donald Trump will say in your language. Fuck off."
Yeah, it's Denmark or someone like that. Someone who's got a claim to Greenland.
Yeah.
And because Donald Trump wants Greenland and shit. And like, okay, I didn't realise it was something that was such a huge. We must get Greenland. I don't know if Greenland's a strategic point or some shit.
I don't know.
But yeah, he was like, no, just fuck off.
And I heard somewhere, I don't know if it's true or not, but he's trying. He wants to help Britain as well. He knows how much Britain's under fucking scrutiny at doing it, and that he wants to go back to the old 18 whatever it was, where American owned Britain. So I don't know.
America owned Britain.
Or something like that. It's something like that.
Because obviously, Britain founded America.
Yeah.
But the Americans never made it over here. So I don't fucking know what that is. Yeah, it's...
Alright, Donald Trump is set to bring back the Bill of 1869, which allows him to take Great Britain as a state of America. This will mean that United Kingdom will live under American rules.
Yeah, no thanks.
Well, it can't be any worse than fucking whatchamacallit at the minute.
You're right, but the state of this place is a bit of a shit show. But the state of America, when there's mass school shootings and shit, I don't want any.
Oh yeah, but we're not really going to get all that over it. He's close. I've noticed this. He's like he wants to make America again, which is fair enough. He wants to close all the borders, get rid of all the immigrants, get rid of all the drug-related fucking gangs and all that shit. So it's fair play to him. He wants to clean America up.
Yeah.
Where fucking whatchamacallit, he's bringing more immigrants in and giving other countries billions when we're struggling.
Yeah, on paper it sounds lovely, but it's gonna be done in a weird way.
Oh yeah, there'll be a loophole somewhere.
Yeah, and it's, I don't know, it is all, because again, we don't know enough of what we're talking about, but like I said, if we want America ruling shit, we have, like, if we've got the right to bear arms, we'll make it easier for people to get guns and all that kind of shit. Plus, the fact that it's the United States of America and not a single state is united. Every state has its own rules and its own punishments, its own laws and its own things, and I'm thinking, what's really united? Texas wants out of there. They want left alone, away from it. What's united about it? At least with the United Kingdom, we have some common cause and some common goals and values and morals. And plus, let's be honest, America's declining rapidly in a lot of its top spots. I mean, like the life expectancy, the health. We don't need people getting fatter like me, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, but the health, though, it's fucking stupid. Like, so I've chilling out on TikTok in bed, like, went through, for giving birth, for example, she went through the cost list. Oh. And you're on about like 250 to 200, like 300,000 just to give birth.
Yeah, just to have a fucking kid.
It's like, what the fuck?
How stupid is that? Imagine we were part of that system. You get a hospital call and I've accidentally stabbed you. You've pissed it out. Have you got 25k to cover this? You're like, no, sorry.
No.
Well, it's such a stupid fucking system. I mean, I know our NHS takes a bit of a hit every now and then, but at least if I stab you, ambulance, hospital, they do what they can to save you.
Yeah, you'll be out in 7 months.
Yeah. That's one thing they definitely do right, is their jail sentences. 100% that's what they do right. Yeah, I don't want that. It's been weirdly gross, because he said the same about Canada, about like, we want to make that, part of thing. It's like, this is, do you not see the irony here? This is exactly what we have going on over with Russia and Ukraine. But you're doing it as if like, no, it's a good one.
Did you see Putin there walk past everyone and shake his hand and shit?
What, at the...
I don't think he was at the official fucking...
Yes, I don't think he would have been
there. I don't think he was officially there, but he popped over to America to greet Putin and stuff.
Well, Putin actually went over to America. I didn't see any of that.
He walked past everyone else and shook Trump's hand. Oh yeah, welcome back.
So you can guarantee that Trump is going to put shit to right, because everyone says a lot of shit about him, but he will not back down. If he says something, he'll fucking do it.
Yeah, I know what you mean. He did say one or two things. You go, okay, but I think there's going to be, with this whole thing that he's doing about, the two genders crack and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's a bit harsh.
The way that he's approaching stuff on that, because I don't know what that means for people that are already transitioned and shit.
Even saying it right didn't sound right.
Nah.
Because he's like, people are born with 2 genders, and whatever you are born from birth, that's it, kind of situation. But he doesn't realise that we're all born female.
Yeah.
Until a couple of months in.
Oh, you mean conceived female?
Yeah. We're all conceived.
Is that why we have males have nipples? Is that all right? Yeah.
Yes. We're all conceived as females, and then obviously so long into the thing, that's when our chromosomes change.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, there's something, because like I said, that's going to affect a huge amount of communities and stuff in America, and there could be like some mass, like a lot of suicides and shit if there's strict rule change on people who don't feel themselves and they want to be this, because it's supposed to be the land of the free. You should, don't get us wrong, I know sometimes they take it over the top. We've had loads of conversations about that's a bit silly, this is a bit silly, but overall, if that bloke wants to turn into a woman, crack on, it's your fucking life. But if that's...
I don't think he's got the issues on that.
I think he's just got the issues...
I think he's just got the issue on, like, schools, for example.
Yeah.
If you're a teacher, you can't specifically say, right, I'm a trans, I'm a pan, I'm a fish, whatever.
I'm a fish.
You've got to identify me by that person, or by that whatever, whatever pronoun you are. I think it's like that he's cutting down on. You can still be gay, trans, and whatever, fucking whatever. You can still be all of that.
Yeah.
It's just when you're in a public fucking place, or you do a public thing, it's like you're male or female. No fucking saying this or this or this.
Right.
You can be this. If you're a 5-year-old girl, you can be a 5-year-old boy if you want. He's cutting down on that shit.
Right. Yeah, because I didn't know somebody said it. Because then I thought, surely he means people that have already changed. It just means we will always consider you a male if you used to be a female, but you're saying you're a male now. I was assuming it surely must mean that. Because he can't be going around saying, we're changing this, you stop with this, because that's
No, yeah, it's just, you can say you can still be trans, be a trans. It's just if you're going to be a trans, you can either be a female to male trans or a male to female trans, but you can't be a female to male trans and then say, oh yeah, by the way, I'm fluid.
Right.
It's that shit. It's like, no, if you've transitioned from a female to a male, you're now a male.
Right, okay. Yeah, because like I said, we make fun, we're silly, I take this out of everything, but like ultimately I just want people to be what they want to be.
Yeah.
And I don't think the government should have any say on you not being that if that's how they physically want to be. As long as they're not hurting anybody else or taking the piss too much, they should let them crack on.
I see he's also banned males entering female sports now.
I agree with that.
I completely agree with that. But the only thing I don't
sports.
get is that he hasn't mentioned about females going into male sports.
Oh, surely if you do one, you need to do the other.
Well, to me,
because
that's
it's
what
the
I thought.
same.
But yeah, he didn't mention that.
There is some sports you could let men and women compete in.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Snooker or
It is
darts
like,
or
snooker
some
or
shit.
tennis or shit like that. Fair enough. But wrestling is a bit.
Yeah, I fucking hate when a man transitions to a woman and they go into like a combat thing and you see the destruction and carnage. It makes me feel sick.
I know.
It makes me feel fucking.
I think that's why a lot of the female wrestlers or whatever they were are backed away because of the males were coming over.
Yeah, it's not fair on the women who are smashing it.
Trained and everything else for years.
Just for because obviously, unfortunately, I know it sounds minging to say, but there is a physical.
Oh yeah,
difference.
definitely. We're built different.
Yeah, it's fucking.
We're more broader and more stronger.
He, it made us laugh as well because I didn't realise we were going to go down Donald Trump. We're in now. Fuck it, we're in the dick sand. How quickly, because this screams dodgy. How quickly he getting your favourite app TikTok back online. He come up.
It's back online for 70 days. Or was it 90 days? I think it's 90 days. But there's rumours that Meta's bought it.
Well, Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah. There's rumours that he's bought it because it's now kind of the similar logos and fucking fonts and shit like that, and now Meta's in the background and shit like that.
He's another weird bastard as well.
Did you not see him gawping at whoever it was his fucking tits? He just like zoned in on the tits.
He's another dodgy bloke. Yeah, it was the fact that because he was the one initially wanting it banned, and then he goes, "I did a TikTok video, billions of views, the most TikTok watched video of all time." I don't know where he's learnt that number because it's still that fucking thingy one. He just makes numbers up in his head constantly. It's a bit. It makes us giggle and that. I like him as an entertainer. But I don't know if I quite trust him. I never quite trust a man that wants to keep all of their hair either. I never quite trust that. But he said that anyway, it's the best. He goes, with us, they're worth trillions. Without us, they're worth nothing. And it's like, well, no, because China and everybody else in Britain, everybody's still using them. That's not true. And he goes, we've gone 50-50. We've made a neutral deal. It's money for us, which is fair enough. But it's like, what's somebody said to say, right, keep us on. Let us keep getting the data. Because we know that it's stealing data. I think everybody's open to that. And then we'll just chuck you this. He's gone, okay, no worries. And they say, well, what the fuck? You said you wanted to ban it because obviously they only banned it because America was spying on the citizens anyway, and then selling the data, China, and then selling the data. But with TikTok, it was a way of just, well, we don't need to buy it for America, we'll just get it straight for ourselves. Yeah. So there's obviously a deal being made. He's still like every politician that's, in it, because I still think it's weirdly, massively minging how politicians' wages aren't massive, but yet when they retire, they're worth multi-millions. I still fucking hate that so much.
See, talking about TikTok, I see a lot of influencers.
Influencers?
That's the one.
Influencers.
Came out, like, there were a lot of lying, saying that fucking all my TikToks were fake.
Loads of TikTok's been doing fake stuff.
Aye.
Well, this is more you, mate. You're on TikTok more than me.
A lot of that shit came out. A lot of people deleted TikTok over in America, and now it's come back. And people that's on iPhones mainly can't now download it. You can't download TikTok.
You can't download it at all?
No. So there's people now selling phones online with the TikTok download for like $50,000, $100,000.
Fucking sounds like the podcast that's out in the minute. Jesus Christ.
It's fucking stupid.
Oh, that's fucking horrible.
I know.
There is something weird as well. Little Richie Rich at work, he loves a bit of TikTok. On his search bar, it's automatically got the American flag there constantly before he's searching everything. But mine didn't. I don't know why that is. I don't know if it's...
Well, just go and search.
Yeah, you don't type anything, you just click search and then he's had the American flag there permanently. He said it's been there ever since the pretend not really whatever that fucking happened ban thing.
Don't even know where the fucking search bar is.
You'll find Chris will let you know if it's the same for him.
Don't even know where the fucking search bar is. Where do I go? Search bar?
Ugh.
I don't know. Making a fucking thing.
Go back to home. And then, where the fuck is your search bar?
Oh, there we go.
Oh, yeah. No, yours doesn't have it. Yeah. See where that red line is? He has the American flag, so I don't know why he has that there.
No idea.
And he said all of his mates and that have got it. So fuck knows what that means or what that is.
Fuck knows.
I've got no fucking idea.
But speaking about America,
isn't it? It's fucking bizarre.
Oh,
bizarre.
What's
that?
bizarre?
One of the basically kind of hottest places. You got Florida, you got Texas. Who's like they're fucking full of snow.
Oh, they're full of snow right now.
Yes, they are bombarded with snow.
So is it like proper? Are the people there reacting like weird? Like what the fuck?
Yeah.
Is it very? Has it ever snowed there before?
Well, one of the guys I was listening to, I think he's been a reporter. He's been a reporter for like 20 years.
Yeah.
And he said, well, all my years I've been a reporter.
Never seen snow.
I've never seen snow in Florida.
Did they give an explanation?
No idea. But I was looking at the map. I thought, I'll look at the map, see what the crack is. And basically the entire America and Canada is just fucking covered in blue. You click on Texas, it's like -5. You click on somewhere else. You click on somewhere else, it's like -10. You click further up. I think the most I got was -35 somewhere in Canada.
Oh,
that's what storm we're getting because we've got the cold air coming from the east, west.
America's on our west.
Cold storm coming from the west, but we've got warm air coming up from the north. Which is then made this storm.
South.
Sorry.
Yeah. Like that'd be Mediterranean then, would it?
France or
I can't fucking remember.
I don't know geography.
No.
And that's what's caused this weather.
Oh, so it's like a combination of the two for us.
Aye.
Jesus Christ. That's so the fucking hell. All America's just sat there fucking
freezing.
I bet the Canadians will be aren't that bothered. I feel like
Canadians will be with Texas or Florida. You're used to the sun 24/7 and now they've got -10 degrees weather.
Yeah, that will be the idea of seeing like snow on a beach sounds weird as shit. Like in Florida and
it was snow on a beach.
That sounds mental. To me, you think of beaches, you think of the sand and you know the luscious blue sea. I don't know fucking how blue it will be at the minute, but plus ice water is always very scary, like cold water. I feel like there's even more demons and monsters down there. I don't like that one bit. So did it give a guesstimation of how long they'll be getting smashed off this, whatever they're having, snowstorm shit?
No.
Fuck.
I think it's just mad. It's just fucking the beach is just full of snow.
Oh yeah. So where's this at? Where's this one?
This is Florida.
Oh, see that does look weird as fuck.
It's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks like it genuinely looks like it just shouldn't be there.
Nah.
It looks like somebody's programmed that and put, let's put snow on. Yeah, that looks mental.
It's mad, especially when you see like palm trees and you've just got fucking snow.
Palm trees. Oh, what the fuck?
It's mad.
Oh, jeez, no, thank you. Yeah, it's snow. Our snow anyway. When it turns that minging mushy shit, I bet your sand snow's fucking horrible.
Oh, it will be.
That'd be weird as fuck as well. So what's this? What the shit?
It's just fucking mad. You've got palm trees covered in fucking snow.
Yeah, that just doesn't look right whatsoever.
It's mad.
Jesus Christ! Yeah, I do not like the look of that. That's giving me like a new weird phobia, but I don't know why. Because when I imagine like beach, I just always assume constantly hot.
Yeah.
Never. I know there will because we have beaches that are freezing and shit like that. But I mean, like traditional beach with them trees and shit, you just always assume that's hot as shit.
Yeah, I know.
So and as you said, the temperatures have probably plummeted now, haven't you?
Yeah.
Wow, Jesus fucking Christ. Bad Boys won't be loving it because they're in Miami, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, they won't be liking that. That's what they can do the next Bad Boys in the snow. Have the Bad Boys ever been in snow? Chris is our Bad Boys expert.
I don't think so.
No, I can't remember ever seeing the Bad Boys in the snow. Well, that's fucking weird as shit.
It is.
I don't think I've fucking had anything of a weird. When we saw Mars the other day under the 2 stars, it looked like it was kind of back but moved over to the right. I've noticed it when I was having a piss in the garden. As you do.
No idea.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that's what we were looking at this time last week, but it's moved over.
No idea. Not a clue.
Which is weird as shit. I love looking at that kind
Not
of
a
stuff.
Scooby-Doo.
But hey, up, you can just keep hearing that fucking frog faces grunt. That's fucking cringe as shit, isn't it? That's coming from fucking me. Hey, speaking of that, right, this is weird as shit because obviously we have interruptions constantly. The old girlfriend showed us that there's podcast rooms that you rent.
Is there?
On not Immortal Art Tattoo, it's Immortal Studios or something it's called. Did she say she sent me the link? It's in I think it was McDonald's Lane, somewhere in there.
Right. Okay.
I might have the area wrong. But I thought it'd be quite cool. I wouldn't know what to, but I thought that'd be quite cool. We just go down there and actually sit in a proper room because obviously, fingers crossed, it all happens. Not next week. Hopefully next time we record, Ali should be here.
Yeah.
To talk some weird, horrible. It's probably hilarious. I've said to him, I said, Chris has got a PhD and all this. You know, he can. Obviously, I know you're going to be coming down there thinking. He's like, well, I'll be able to prove him wrong. So I'll show how why the Earth is flat and why we can't get space and all this kind of shit. I was like, no. He's actually gone to university and studied all this shit. So I said he's got a massive binder full of facts. Obviously, you're just going to rock and be like, right, what is this goblin? But it's going to be. But obviously, I thought that'd be a brilliant idea because obviously. How many times have I said I've like a white girl getting a latte? Obviously, I want a latte. It's just me because dog's annoying and fucking was sat in here and all that kind of shit like that. So I was like, that would be fucking ideal.
It would be. We can get a coffee and we can just chill.
Yeah, I'll have to show you it all and whatnot because I don't know if they just sort of say, there's the room, leave you to your own devices for a bit, or if, I don't know, you take us our not very big setup. If you take that there or what, I'm not sure. I'll have to show you it because you're a lot smarter than me with this shit, so you can probably work it out a bit better. But I thought, yeah, if we can get him, we could do that and go there and sit there and do that'd be fucking so much much better.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see. Yeah, so hopefully next week, because next week there is no new film next week. Our next film is if we're going to do the new screamy sort of type Love Eyes film, whatever, and then it's Captain America. So there's not next week. So I'll be sending you money for a McDonald's, Chris. Okay. Whether or not you want to go, let us know. But I will be sending you money for a McDonald's. Okay. Locked in now. So I'll have a word with him and we'll have a look at that. I mean, we can obviously it's fine doing it here. And it's more for you to talk to him anyway. I'm just going to sort of...
Yeah.
You're going to have to be patient because he'll say 5 or so minutes of information. You need to try and remember what points you want to talk about. You'll go to argue one point and he'll start challenging you on that with more bits.
I'll bring a pen and piece of paper.
I'm going
to have to write shit down. It's
because I said to him, he says, oh yeah, because he's massive Donald Trump. I was like, oh, he's supporting the fascists now, are you? He's supporting the old Nazis and shit now. Winding him up and he's like, well, it's not really Elon Musk because he's been taken out years ago and it's somebody else. It's Elon something fake name or whatever, and it's not. Trump really knows who he is. And see, when he swore on the Bible, he never put his hand on the Bible. Every president puts his hand on it, but he never swore on the Bible and all this shit. And again, get back to your fucking fake Elon Musk first before we carry on. So you can have a lot of that kind of shit. So I'll wangle the times with him and shit like that.
Yeah.
And then
I was going to speak about times as well, actually. Because I think we're finally doing a Christmas food.
Jesus fucking Christ!
I know.
Are you doing it? Okay, does this class is doing it late or really early then?
Late.
Because you can technically say it's really early.
Yeah, true.
Well, no, yeah,
But I didn't know when our next cinema runs were.
Well, next week, what I've looked at the calendar, it's nothing. Then it's I can't remember what it's called now. The new horror film, which is all about me. Then Cap, which Cap is on a Saturday. There's no midnight release at the minute, and it's 10 to 11 the earliest screening on that Saturday. That'll be the Saturday the 15th.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So where are we at now? On the 24th.
Oh, yeah. The Cap's still like 3 weeks away.
Film next week is the 31st.
Definitely no film next week. So
no film.
Yeah, you're definitely free next week.
7th.
This is Chris's calendar corner. He always does a calendar corner. Sorry, sir. 7th will be the new horror Scream-esque horror film that I want to go see.
Right. And 14th.
Cap.
But
we'll be seeing it on the 15th.
We'll be seeing it on the 15th. Yeah. So if I say to him, I can do the food. You can 110% do it next 14th.
Week. Yeah, the 14th because we'll be doing Cap in the morning.
Mm.
If you want,
if we do get a midnight release, like say the food will be about 7 o'clock. That'll be done by 10, and I can still get down here and get to the...
Yeah, but midnight release, obviously remember, if that is the case, because Cap's out on the 14th, that'll be the Thursday night going into Friday.
Alright, okay.
Because Cap's properly out on the 14th. So for midnight release, it'll be the... But at the minute, Viewed hasn't got any midnight release times. It's just got the Saturday.
And your birthday's on the 12th.
Is she written like?
Well, you should put Daniel.
But yeah, definitely next week. You're absolutely free. It's just come down in the morning. We'll get our Mackies, hopefully speak to Ali, do our normal shit, and then obviously it's Royal Rumble weekend after. That horror film again, you don't have to be obliged to come to it.
I can't even remember which one it is.
It's the guy that's he every year on Valentine's he just goes around murdering romantic couples. That's it.
Yeah.
It's just basically Scream, but this guy who has love heart eyes. It's like Thanksgiving, but this time it's a murder for Valentine's Day. So it's my kind of jam that I love.
Fair enough.
But yeah, I don't even know what times and shit they'll be up for that. And then obviously the week. So next week you're free if you plan it there. The week after you'll be free because I'll be whatever. But if you want to plan it for that weekend, we'll be seeing Cap in the morning anyway. So I'm assuming it's a nighttime meal you're doing, isn't it? It'll be a nighttime thing you're doing with your work pals.
Yeah, it'll be after work on a Friday. I think that's what we've established the best time to do it. No, we're doing it on a Saturday.
Well, it's fine if you do it on the weekend of the 15th.
We're doing it on a Saturday, so yeah, we can do the 15th. Well, I could do.
Back again in Chris's calendar corner.
We could do the 8th then, if that's possible. Because if obviously we're doing the thing on that film on the 7th.
Yeah.
I can do the food on the 8th.
Yeah. This is already pre-planned in you anyway, so we'll work it around you because you've already had this pre-planned in, so it's fine. Well, I'll get up times of whatever all that kind of shit is and stuff.
Yeah, I'll tell him. I'll tell him that I'll book it for the 8th then.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because obviously it's not conflicting on anything.
No. Yeah, like I said, you're not obliged anyway to fucking drag you along with some, because there's some cinema shit. Like, we'll talk about more about the entertainment news, but this, for example, you've never given us a really thought opinion on tonight. Do you even know what we're watching tonight?
Passion? No.
Possession. Yeah. So at least you know what we're watching, but you've never really given 2 cents about it, so you're not obliged to watch shit. It's obviously weird if you don't come. Anyway, but yeah, we'll end the ramble on there. We've spoken time loops, Donald Trump, and fucking snow on the beach in Florida and shit. And then, so next week we'll have random crack and whatnot, and then obviously next week you'll give on the entertainment news, you'll have our full thoughts on presidents as well. But yeah, we still have the entertainment news to record anyway today.
Yes.
But there we go, visuals. Thank you for listening to our ramble on, chatty, shit, boom, boom, as another thing that I call it. And we'll keep it on. Oh. Ooh.
And the people. Enjoy the weather. It's gonna get shit again Sunday night going into Monday. When's this go out?
Tuesday.
So it's been and gone.
It's been
fair enough. Love you, bye.
Oh, there you go. Well done. Oh.